Hello, YouTube family.
Hi.
It's time for the curls. It's time for the scoop.
Yes.
She stuck around today and she had a very busy day.
Ooh, yeah.
Chocolate Divinity is in the house, and in a minute you're going to see why she's also past the chocolate. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Come on and get the
All the
hug.
good hugs.
It's time for the curls and the scoop and wisdom.
Woo.
Eddie Murphy as Inspector Clouseau. How many people remember the Pink Panther?
Yes.
Peter Sellers played that iconic role. Then in the maybe early 2000s, it was Mike Myers and Beyonce, the Pink Panther. That was when they were determined to make Beyonce a movie star. There was this era where she was just popping up in everything, but she was in that. Well, now Eddie Murphy, they're calling it a live action CGI.
Okay.
So, but he's in talks to play Inspector Clouseau.
Come on now.
The Michael Jackson star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame is being restored. I don't know what happened to him.
What y'all out there doing to Michael?
But his estate is going to pay $2,500 to have it restored. The Michael Jackson estate is very busy. They're in the process of selling half of his catalog, $800 million. Catherine opposed it. Judge overruled her.
Wow.
There's the Michael Jackson movie. Who's playing Michael? Jermaine's son, Jabbar.
Okay, keep it in the family.
This is the one. This is the son he had with the girlfriend of his brother Randy.
What? Yeah. What? Oh, y'all trifling that.
Jabbar's mother is Alejandro, who was sleeping with Jermaine and Randy.
It's like y'all, all the women out there, and you a Jackson, and y'all sharing?
Yeah.
You thought that was okay?
Well, they weren't sharing.
Well, yeah, like you thought that was okay.
They weren't sharing.
Oh, I would have loved it. Man, you know it was strifing that family for years.
It's still going on.
What?
Yes. You're going to forget. She got babies by Randy and Jermaine. Ain't nobody.
Everything you do, silly. It's like, what?
This is why Randy is so close to Janet.
Over there just keying
Yes.
and
Yes.
cackling.
Jermaine ain't close to Janet. She's sticking close to Randy. Oh no, there's still hurt feelings behind how that went down. But Jafar is going to be playing Michael Jackson.
All right, Jafar, come on now.
In a big screen. Barack Obama opened up on CBS this morning to Nate Burleson, and he said that leaving the White House saved the marriage to him and Michelle.
All that stress. I can't even cuss you out the way I want to.
Because you can't.
You can't. You in the White House. That's just giving them ammunition to talk about you more.
Yes. I'm sure it did, because it's stressful.
Yes.
Could you imagine what they went through? They got mad at Michelle because she showed her arms.
Child.
They got mad at Barack because he wore a bathing suit.
To cuss people out on a regular.
I know.
Okay.
I know, but you can't.
And I'm the first black, so you know I can't do it.
Yes. So, but he said, he also talked about in the beginning, because Michelle has a career as a lawyer, but you start having kids. Somebody got to stay home and take care of the kids.
Yes, they do.
And that's where a lot of resentment comes in. Because you're thinking, I got the kids, I got to wash, I got to do this, I got the homework. And it's like Barack Bush is coming and going as a senator. So he opened up, but he said leaving the White House saved their marriage.
Yeah, well, I'm glad they were able to get past it.
Tiger Woods got some good news.
Well, what's going on?
A judge rejected his ex-girlfriend's claim on having the non-disclosure agreement thrown out.
Good.
Tiger said, look, if we get together, you're going to sign this piece of paper.
Yeah.
You're not going to be talking about me in these streets.
Sure not.
The judge would not throw it out. His ex-girlfriend, he was with her for 5 years.
Okay.
And she wants $30 million.
For what? You ain't got no babies by him. What are you talking about?
Because she thought she had this future with him.
Well, a lot of us think that, and then before you know it, we crying for a little bit because the breakup didn't happen. What makes you think you deserve $30 million?
And she knows it all. She knows it all.
Trust me, she gonna try to find
from the
some way to break
accidents, that medicine, the sex, the recovery. Look at me throwing in the sex.
She about to get a friend. Go and put this information out and cut me this check.
You're right.
Because what would stop her from that?
She knows a lot. But they said you ain't gonna be going out here talking. but she wants $30 million, and she also thought that she could stay in his house on his property.
That's when you sound crazy.
She was like, well, he said even if we break up, I can still stay here.
That's where she lost me. I was with you, get your coin, and ain't nobody never done said no stupid ish like that.
Nobody. No one said that you stay on their property when y'all break up.
You ain't even his baby mama. You ain't nothing. Girl, gone.
Girl, yeah. Wendy Williams had to turn down $25,000 for a speaking engagement because she wasn't ready to take the stage. There's something wrong. There's something going on. There's something going on. I say it every single week.
Justice keep her in prayer, but for $25,000 check, I'm coming. Throw these glasses on. We're gonna get the talking to a minimum. Come on, make it a panel session. Yeah. We're gonna get this check.
Fast 10 hits theaters actually tonight at midnight, but Fast 10, Vin Diesel, Jason Momoa, cameos by Cardi B, Rita Moreno. You got Tyrese, you got Ludacris. You got John Cena. There will be more Fast and Furious movies, but Fast. No, I'm telling you, there's going to at least be 2 more.
I say 20. We about to get to 20.
And Fast 11, somebody gonna die.
Lord, I don't want to see the first Fast in the movies when I was a teenager. I'm about to be 40. Can y'all let it go for a bit, please?
They're not. You're just gonna see these movies rolling out. The writer strike. It is starting to affect programming. Yesterday, did you know that The Bachelor is going to have a version for older adults?
Well, come on now.
The Golden Bachelor.
Because the aunties,
I'm gonna watch
the good aunties and uncles need love too.
They do. They could be widowed, divorced, maybe never married.
I like this.
Me too.
Because I want to see how they act.
I do too.
I'll watch it.
I don't like The Bachelor, but I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't care. I tried a couple of seasons.
When them girls start crying,
and it just doesn't sit well with me. One man, 30 women, and all y'all swap and spit with this one man.
Yeah,
Mono was out here. It's all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, it is. But the Daytime Emmy Awards, I am multitasking. Daytime Emmy Awards. The Daytime Emmys are going to be postponed because the writer's strike. The Tony Awards will not be televised. Whoopi and the crew on The View will continue to read from cards.
Woo.
See, the CBS show The Talk?
Yeah.
They had to stop production. You know, they said at ABC, we're not stopping nothing.
And we ain't stopping nothing over here. No. We got the cards. We'll write it in ourselves. Don't worry about it.
We'll write it.
It's just notes they got to take anyway.
But it doesn't seem like this strike is going to end. Nobody even talks about it.
They sure don't, Patty.
They don't. It's like, but see, people are saying reality shows are cheaper.
Mm-hmm. And they are.
You know,
and people need them checks. So
I know, but I wish they would get this. I'm not. I'm not one for reality shows. Maybe once in a while I'll watch, but this is when reality shows really took form.
Yes, you're right.
But it just goes on. We do a podcast, Patty and the Millennials. I'm not a millennial. I'm a baby boomer. There's millennials, there's Gen X, there's men and women. This week's topic of conversation was, why do adult friendships wind up fizzling or they don't stay the course? Is it because life gets in the way and you just get too busy? Because friendships have to be nurtured too.
Yes, they do.
Is it because you've grown? You've grown. Maybe you're not the pitiful girl crying that she ain't got a man.
Or no money.
Or money. But then all of a sudden her life turns around. Or his life turns around. And people don't like it when you grow.
So they're moving from ego.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a sad thing when you have people around you who basically get off on your plight. And at the end of the day, God bless you. It's allergy season, y'all. And at the end of the day, if that is how somebody feels about you, or they switch up because you're elevating, they were never your friend in the first place. And a lot of times we are so blinded in our own I want to say just like, I don't want to say depression or feeling sorry for yourself, but circumstances of the world. We don't see them that way. But the truth is, God is telling you they were never your friend in the first place. Because anytime you level up, your friend should be right behind you, rooting you on. I knew it. It should never be no creating distance. And then all of a sudden, you acting funny. Acting funny, bitch, because I can pay the light bill? The fuck is wrong? I'm sorry. What is wrong with you? I'm so sorry.
When the pastor sleeps out of chocolate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, cussing pastor.
But it's amazing. If you start to elevate in your life, you'll notice that your circle will change.
Come on.
Is it changing because your elevating is a reflection of what they're not doing?
A lot of times.
And they're not happy. So they take it out on you. It was a deep conversation because I have to tell you, I never thought at this stage in my life, and I'm 59, that things would like shake up and that God would shake people out of my life like I was a tree. And he said, I'm gonna shake you. And all of these leaves,
just gone, out of here. And it's so sad because you're going through the moment and you don't understand why. You're like, God, this has been my person for years. Like, what is going on? But God is like, baby, I'm preparing you for something down the line because where you're going, they can't go with you. They can't. And part of you, little things, hindsight being 20/20, Patty, you'll be like, okay, I see what you were talking about. And you know, and then you understand it. But going through the thick of it, woo! The tears, the emotions.
It is, because you're wondering, like, what's happening?
What did I do?
Yeah, what did I do?
Child, you ain't did nothing but be you. But again, the level up, a lot of people can't take it.
Yeah.
And if you can't take it, thank you for your time. Your services are no longer needed.
You know what? When Pastor Toya comes out, it's like on a whole nother level.
Oh, I love you.
It was a great conversation. Find us where we live on Spotify, Pandora,
Apple Podcasts, that's what they call them now.
Yep, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio Podcast.
Yes.
Number one for podcasts. Let's move our hairs out the way. You can see the sign.
You see it. You see where we work. You see the rep we set.
Yes. That's an iHeart sign. Our hair is just it's just in the way. But it was a great conversation, and I would love to know your thoughts on this, because maybe this is something you may have experienced or seen it with other people. Why are adult relationships so hard? The friendships so hard to maintain? Because they got to be nurtured as well.
I love me a good friend, Patty, where you cannot talk for months. And
me
we
too.
Come back, and it's like, no, the girl, I'm busy. You're busy too. We get it. It's all
no
love.
Judgment.
Come on in.
You just come in and everything just clicks again. I do.
Love it.
I love that kind of friend too, where you just instantly pick off from where. But then there are other times when you're wondering, like, the strangeness, or
what happened?
They're telling you that you've changed, and it's like, no, you done changed because you don't like the level up.
Come on. And they'll never take accountability for that. And that's when you just keep it pushing and be great.
Just keep pushing. Just tell them, just going to be great.
Because you'll reach out to me before I ever reach out to you.
Ooh,
watch this glow up.
That's Leo energy. Are you a triple Leo?
No, I am not a triple Leo. So I am a Leo sun sign. Rising is Scorpio, which is why me and you, because I present in life as a Scorpio. And my moon sign is Aquarius. But the triple of that, I'll get you together real quick. Takes me a while to get there. But once I'm there, it's over for you.
You have to go to lunch with her. It's because it's funny. She ran into this really mean, she does sales, and the woman was really mean. And Toya said, girl, she don't know that I will.
Don't let, I'm not one of them people who is impressed by a title. Your title is not going to excuse you from this cuss out. You're going to sit there with your feelings hurt and your title.
Because some people get off on being mean.
Nasty.
We're gonna talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about that one day. Some people think that being an authority is being nasty, and it's like you just ain't met the right person.
You got the right one today with this one.
Yeah, being a boss does not mean that you should be mean
At
or
all.
nasty to people.
What's going on? Is everything okay at home? You better go talk to people at home like that. Leave that right at the door before you walk in this office.
That's a future podcast conversation, but we talk about everything.
Yes,
we literally do. But check us out where we live. It's Not Cute Not Knowing. Chocolate Divinity, Pass the Chocolate. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video.